নমস্কাৰ নতুন এটা প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰলৈ পুনৰ আপোনালোকৰ মাজলৈ আহিছোঁ আজি KKHSOU ষ্টেট অপেন ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি মাষ্টাৰ ডিগ্ৰী ফাৰ্ষ্ট ছেমিষ্টাৰৰ যিখন আপোনালোকৰ প্ৰথম কাকতৰ এছাইনমেণ্ট ৰিচেণ্ট পলিটিকেল থিয়ৰী পলিটিকেল ছায়েন্সৰ এই বছৰৰ যিটো এছাইনমেণ্ট আহিছে তো প্ৰথম এছাইনমেণ্টটো মই দিবলৈ লৈছোঁ এনেধৰণৰ এছাইনমেণ্টৰ বাবে উত্তৰৰ বাবে নতুনকৈ অহাসকলে মোৰ চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি ল'ব আৰু লাইক কমেণ্ট কৰি কেনেকুৱা পাইছে জনাব চাব ডিছকাছ জন ৰলছ কনচেপ্টছ অফ অৰিজিনেল পজিশ্যন এণ্ড ভেইল অফ ইগনৰেঞ্চ এক্সামাইন দ্য ছিগনিফিকেন্স অফ ৰলছ থ্ৰী প্ৰিন্সিপলছ অফ জাষ্টিক ইন টাৰ্মছ অফ এষ্টাব্লিছিং এ জাষ্ট ছ'চাইটি এনচাৰ লিখিব ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যন দিব এনেদৰে John Rawls was an American philosopher who is celebrated for his theory of distributive justice, which had revived interest on the topic in contemporary times. Rawls is credited to be the foremost Nobel theorist of justice after epic figures like Plato and Aristotle. Here I am going to discuss John Rawls' concepts of original position and veil of ignorance and try to examine the significance of his three principles of justice in terms of establishing a just society. এনেদৰে আপোনালোকে লিখিব প্ৰথমতে ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যনটো নিজে ধৰণে সাজি লিখিব জন ৰলছ কনচেপ্টছ অফ অৰিজিনেল পজিশ্যন এণ্ড ভেইল অফ ইগনৰেঞ্চ জন ৰলছ had developed a methodology or a procedure for arriving at justice. He was immensely inspired by the tradition of the social contract. He therefore imagines a situation which he terms as the original position. The original position is basically a hypothetical position in which the individuals who are the deliberators of justice are placed by extracting them from their social and economic situations in society. Then they are again hypothetically placed behind a veil which Rawls terms as the veil of ignorance. This veil is of high symbolic value because this veil prevents the deliberators of justice from attaining all knowledge which may hinder or create problems in the deliverance of justice. Being placed behind the veil of ignorance, the individuals are unaware of the wants, skills, abilities, race, class, position, social status, interest, or any other criteria about themselves and the other society. Examine the significance of Rawls' three principles of justice in terms of establishing a just society. Rawls states that three principles of justice will be adopted by the negotiators of justice. These three principles will ensure the fair distribution, which has been the primary concern of Rawls. These three principles are 1. Principles of equal liberty, principles of fair equality of opportunity, 3. three differences principle. The first principles, that is the principles of equal liberty, basically implies that every individual in society will be allowed the right to the most essential liberty, as every other person would be allowed against him. This means that no individual's liberty would be regarded above any others, and that nobody's liberty will be sacrificed for any other things. Second, the second principle, that is the principles of fair equality of opportunity, quite clearly implies that there shall be equality of opportunity in terms of acquisitions of offices and positions. The third principle, that is the differences principle, is the most significant. This principle states that any departure from the fair distributions of primary goods will only be acceptable and justified when it brings about the greatest benefits to the least advanced number of society. Conclusion দিব. In above discussions, we have seen that general roles, concepts of original position and veil of ignorance are very important for arriving at justice. The three principles are ensure the fair distribution, which has been primary concepts of roles. এনেদৰে আপোনালোকে লিখিব। যিসকল নতুনকৈ আহিছে মোৰ চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি ল'ব আৰু লাইক কমেণ্ট কৰি কেনেকুৱা পাইছে জনাব। এইখনৰ মই পৰৱৰ্তী আৰু কেইটামান দিবলৈ আপোনালোকক চেষ্টা কৰিম। আজিলৈ আহোঁ, ধন্যবাদ।